the sugar-filled food on American shelves, it's shocking that they would discontinue anything. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm your host Emily, and today we're counting down our list of the top 10 discontinued American foods we pray they bring back. Coming in at number 10 is Altoids Sours. This twist on the classic Altoid mint was a game changer when the sour candy entered the US grocery stores in 2004 and evolved to become a fan favorite. Altoids Sours were a spin-off of Altoid mints. Altoids Sours were a hit with fans of sour candy looking for a refreshing treat with a bit of punch. Flavors included tangerine, raspberry, citrus, apple, and mango. Now, it was a hit at first, but its popularity didn't last. Altoids discontinued the candy in 2010, citing low product sales. According to Bustle, who reached out to Altoids' parent company Mars, they just weren't popular enough to warrant continued production, they said. Fans were absolutely crushed by this decision, with petitions and social media campaigns springing up to try and save the beloved candies. The fruity sour treats were so popular that one Change.org petition calling for the brand to bring back Altoids Tangerine Sours has received over 17,000 signatures. Considering the fact that expired tins of Altoids Sours have sold up for $1,000 on eBay, the people are desperate for this favorite to come back. Number 9. Froot Loop straws. Cereal straws are essentially tubes of cereal with a sweetened milky interior lining. First released in the flavors of the iconic Kellogg's cereals like Froot Loops, Apple Jacks, and Cocoa Krispies. Their main draw was that they would make anything you drank with them taste like your favorite cereal. You could also drink up the last of your cereal milk with them, which was pretty cool. Now, these were absolutely one of my favorite snacks. They were initially launched in 2007, but would disappear 2 years later amidst a legal battle between Kellogg's and parents over nutrition and foods marketed to children. While cereal straws were never mentioned by name, Kellogg's did agree to reformulate or discontinue any foods that didn't meet new standards, and the cereal straws were gone shortly afterwards. About 10 years after the cereal straws were discontinued, a petition was started on Change.org that lobbied for Kellogg's to bring back the Froot Loop cereal straws. This movement would then gain more support the next year as brands like Starbucks and cities like Portland, Oregon started banning plastic straws. An Instagram account devoted to the snacks even posted a meme and stated, "Since we're starting to become more environmentally savvy and ditching plastic straws, may I recommend bringing these bad boys back," with a photo of Froot Loop cereal straws. Now, amidst the need to replace plastic straws, Kellogg's gave in and released a special edition of the cereal straws, though it was for a limited time only. Number 8. Yogos. I gotta say, I remember eating these as a snack at school, and I truly miss them. First released by Kellogg's back in 2005, Yogos were bite-sized balls of fruit-flavored chewy candy coated in a crunchy yogurt shell, making them sweet and candy-like. But after only 5 years, they abruptly vanished from shelves. It seems that concerns about the snack's health impacts could have been its undoing, as these concerns about Yogos started garnering bad press in the late 2000s. Sales reports from the company circa 2006 and 2007 identified Yogos as posting strong sales. However, the CDC had first drawn attention to the American obesity epidemic with a series of reports published in 1999, and the following decade saw food and beverage brands face increasing scrutiny over the nutritional content of their products, particularly in regard to sugar. That happened to be one area where Yogos fell short. A single serving of Yogos contained 15 grams of sugar. Now, to put into perspective how much that is, the American Heart Association recommends no more than 25 to 36 grams of added sugar per day, and that's the upper limit for adults. Ever since Yogos were released, they have been criticized for being candy in disguise. In 2010, a New York Times article specifically called out Yogos for their nutritional content, and shortly after, Yogos were gone. Number 7. McSalad Shakers. Introduced in 2000 as a fun new way to eat salad out of a plastic cup with a clear dome lid, salad shakers needed to be shaken up after adding in the dressing in order to distribute it. Now, they came in garden, chef, and grilled chicken Caesar options. Though the concept worked, as plenty of people do the same thing with plastic containers every day for lunch, they were replaced by premium salads served in actual bowls in 2003. Now, I know premium salads were probably more practical, but the salad shakers were so much fun. It was truly a genius delivery method for salad salad on the go from a fast food joint. Not to mention, you could just pop them in your drink holder in your car. They are literally perfect for drive-thrus. I truly don't understand why McDonald's got rid of this, but so many people want them back, so McDonald's gives the people what they want. Number 6. Surge. Surge is a citrus-flavored soft drink first produced in the 1990s by the Coca-Cola Company to compete with Pepsi's Mountain Dew. Surge was advertised as having more hardcore edge, much like Mountain Dew's advertising at the time, in an attempt to lure customers away from Pepsi. It was originally launched in Norway as Urge in 1996 and was so popular that it was released in the United States as Surge in 1997. Now, lagging sales caused production to end in 2003 for most markets. However, popular fan bases such on Facebook's Surge movement led Coca-Cola to re-release the soft drink on September 15, 2014 for the US market via Amazon Prime in 12 packs. Now, following a test market for the beverage in the southeastern United States in early 2015, Surge was re-released primarily in convenience stores in the eastern United States and some mountain states in September 2015. Surge was then re-released internationally in September 2018 in Burger King restaurants, but in the past 3 years though, it appears that they've quietly been pulled off the shelves. Number 5. Fruitopia. When Snapple exploded in popularity in the 90s, Coca-Cola wanted to make a good juice drink, so they created Fruitopia. They had flavors like strawberry passion awareness, blueberry watermelon wisdom, raspberry psychic lemonade, citrus consciousness, and tangerine wavelength. Now, Fruitopia had a good run, but its sales lagged as the decade wore on. Its beginning was like the hopeful hippie return to Woodstock 1994, but its end was a crash and burn like Woodstock 1999. By 2003, Fruitopia was completely discontinued in the US, and some of its flavors lived on in other Minute Maid products. There was a lawsuit after bribing grocery stores to display more Fruitopia, changing their tagline to "We just want to make you feel good," and scrapping 6 flavors due to poor sales. Now, Coca-Cola officially gave up on Fruitopia in 2003, but you can still find this fruity refreshment in A, Canada, or B, some McDonald's locations, cleverly disguised as Strawberry Minute Maid. Now listen, I can't believe that you guys don't have Fruitopia anymore. I had some the other day here in Canada, and I can't believe you guys are living without it. Number 4. Bagel-fuls. Each pre-packaged bagel was stuffed with cream cheese and offered a hearty delight to bagel lovers everywhere. Now, the snack came courtesy of Kraft and had a steady stream of fans when it first launched in 2008. You could opt for the treat in its original version or buy a whole grain, chive, strawberry, blueberry, or cinnamon version. Now, each was warm and ready after being microwaved for a few moments, and they quickly became a staple in American households. Now, unfortunately, Kraft discontinued the product with no explanation in 2010, leaving many fans of the snack upset. However, some speculate it was too common for shoppers to burn their mouths on the hot cream cheese when they took a bite too fast. Number 3. Hershey Swoops. Swoops looked like chocolate-covered Pringles, but they actually didn't have any salty surprise in the middle. They were simply just chocolate slices. The chocolate scoopable chip came in various iconic Hershey flavors such as Reese's and Almond Joy. They were introduced in 2003, but it wasn't profitable. Although the fun chip-like shape of Hershey Swoops was interesting to consumers at first, according to Fast Company's breakdown, there wasn't much of a point to the candy's design and it ended up feeling unnecessary. After all, why would you make something chip-shaped if it's not crunchy or chip-like in any way? Now, there was also the issue of its value. One package of Swoops containing 18 pieces was priced higher than 3 Hershey's chocolate bars, which together contain more chocolate than Swoops. Now, they were discontinued in 2006, but fans have petitioned to bring them back. In an interview with the US Sun, a representative from Hershey said, "It's always great to see the love and enthusiasm for our products, but at this time there are no immediate plans for Swoops to return." Number 2. Oreos. Oreos is a breakfast cereal that consists of Oreo-flavored O-shaped pieces of cereal. It hit the markets in 1998 and people loved it. The cereal was a joint product from Post Cereals and Kraft Foods, which allowed both companies to share the rights, distribution, and profits after 1997. Now, the cereal was very successful when it came to sales and parental approval as a suitable breakfast food. In 2007, both companies ceased co-branding, which made the cereal impossible able to produce. Kraft Foods owned the copyright to the name Oreo, yet Post owned the copyrights to the cereal recipe itself. Neither company wished to relinquish either rights, therefore forcing the cereal to become discontinued worldwide. Well, due to an international loophole with the rights of Oreos, they were actually only produced and available in South Korea, with boxes of the product being available for international purchase on eBay from third-party sellers. Now, this product was then recalled in 2014 due to the company Dongsuh having intentionally diluted E. coli contaminated product with normal product. And coming in at number 1 is Dunkaroos. Dunkaroos are a snack from Betty Crocker, first launched in 1990. It consists of a snack-sized package containing cookies and frosting, and as the name implies, the cookies are meant to be dunked into the frosting before eating. The product was discontinued in the United States in 2012, but continued to be sold in Canada. In 2016, General Mills announced a campaign called Smuggaroos, which encouraged Canadians traveling to the United States to bring the snack to Americans who wanted it. Now, I can respect that because let me tell you, these snacks are still as delicious as they were in 2008 when I had them in my lunch pail for school. Now, in December 2019, Dunkaroos were brought back unofficially by Nestle with a chocolate hazelnut flavor. The biscuits were shaped like a kangaroo biscuit. This was only available in Australia as Nestle does not have the rights to sell Dunkaroos worldwide. Well, that's all for our list of the top 10 discontinued American foods we pray they bring back. Which food do you miss the most, and did we miss any of your favorites? Let us know in the comments down below, and make sure to like and subscribe to our channel while you're down there. I'm your host Emily, and we'll see you next time. Peace. Hershey Swoops. Swoops looked like chocolate-covered Pringles, but they didn't. Swoops looked like, oh my gosh, the chocolatey scoopity chip, scoopable, the chocolatey,